Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a flip through of my 2016 year. So this is the first time I ever purchased an Erin Condren, and I also designed my own cover, which was a Disney themed one with the front and back doodles that I did on my own, and the inside is just plain. But I was super proud of this cover when I first got it, and I was so obsessed. Anyway, let's take a look into what my planner looked like. It's actually pretty amazing looking back because it looks so different from what I have now. When I started, my handwriting was so shaky. I tried to use this page as, I guess, like a different quote per each month, but you can have a look at that. I used, I think I used a dip pen for this, and I definitely needed practice, so I've improved quite a bit since then. This was my January. I had just my payday stickers in here, but apart from that, there was nothing else. And this is actually my first spread ever. I will show you close up because I have a lot of writing on here. But I actually use a thankful thought box. I cannot believe this. Like, I always cover it up afterwards, but I actually wrote a thankful thought on this part, and then I had my weekly budget. These were one of the first few stickers I ever made, and here's a helpful Henry. I just re-released him today as a Throwback Thursday, which is really neat. And then these ones are I don't remember what they're called, but they're just hydration wheels, I guess. I used them to mark hydration, and clearly I needed improvement. So this is what the first part of the first week looked like. I used lots of like sparkly pens. There was tons of writing. It's honestly pretty hard to read, but I can't believe this was when I started my planning journey. This one I used silver washi, and I thought it was so smart, but when I actually wrote with a pen, it was actually really hard to read. So this was, oh yeah, and this was also one of the first kits I ever made. I think it was like a sunset kit, and I mixed it up with some of these checklists that I made myself. So these were just some floral ombre checklists. This is another kit that I did. This one was my old birthday stickers. I had some date night stickers, and then I used my hydration wheels again. And then these ones are from a set that was called Life is Like a Camera. So it was basically here. This one is the first sticker of the set. It says life is like a camera, and if things don't work out, take another shot. So just lots of like camera puns in here. And here is the third spread that I've done. So I did quotes on the bottom here. I didn't discover washi at this time. I have no idea what washi was. So I did quotes on the top and the bottom. And then these were my own stickers as well. This was called Fireflies kit, I believe. And here is another sunset kit that I made. Holy smokes, this is just, there's so much color on here. I'll show you guys closer up. I did a quote again, and then I did a ton of to-do writing. I can't believe I used to fit all that in here. And here is, ooh, I got my first Stick With Me sticker right here. I was so excited for that order. I've been eyeing her shop forever, I remember. And then these ones were my first Wacky Holidays. They were humongous. I didn't even put them on the right days. I have no idea what I was doing. It's so interesting looking back at this. And okay, so this one is from Juju All Over. I think they might have changed their name. I have to take a look. But this kit I got from them, and I was so excited to use this. It was like a Cinderella themed kit, and the deco was so cute. So here is my Chinese New Year spread. I did this one for Chinese New Year, and I used tons of gold washi here. This was another kit that I made. In the beginning, I didn't have too many munchkins. Like, these were my earliest munchkins. But I mostly tried to do kits, and then I figured out that I wasn't very good at doing kits, so I kind of stuck with Munchkin Deco stickers. I'm still going to try my best to work on some kits, just because I feel like that's one area that I really need to improve on, so hopefully I'll be able to come up with some nicer ones. This one was a Valentine themed kit, and it was called Love Is Enough. I covered all the deco boxes with writing. You honestly cannot see anything. It's really hard to read this, but it looks really cool to look back on. I can't believe that I had so much writing on all this. I'm not even sure. I guess it was more like a diary to me back then because I was so excited about planning. So yeah, tons of writing. This is also an old kit that I had. Oh, this one was from a Miscellany Boulevard. So this is the first time I shopped from her, and I remember I was so impressed with her quality. She had some really amazing banners that I bought like 5 different sheets of. And here is my first Frank Hearts You kit. This was a gift from one of my, actually not one of my, she was actually my first purchaser. So she gifted me this kit, and it was a Jane Austen one, which I love. Like, I think my favorite book is Pride and Prejudice from her, and then I was so obsessed with using this one. I also did a lot more Etsy shopping during this time, so I discovered KeenaPrints, and it's just Paperco here. And holy smokes, there's so much green on this page. This is my kit. It's a mini kit that I made for St. Patrick's Day, and there is just so much green. I did some hand lettering in here, and I also, it's pretty cool because it turns out that like when I'm reading this, I actually wrote stuff like, oh, it's a big day, I had a good day, and it even got better when B said he got his new raise. I'm so proud of his work. So pretty neat, lots of interesting memories that I can look back on. And here's an Easter kit that I made as well. I don't think a lot of people made too many kits back then. Like, I can't really remember, but I think this is why I kept making my own kits, because I couldn't find a lot. I got into Pumpkin Paperco here, so that's really exciting. I love her stickers. Her designs are just like, they're so natural. Okay, so here is a kit that I got. It's a really talented shop called Linu's Pots. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but she does all this watercolor stuff, and these are honestly the most creative checklists I've ever seen. So she hand draws all these, and then she scans it in and turns them into stickers. And oh, this is the first time I purchased another portrait, so that was really exciting. Okay, so this one is called Into the Forest. This is another kit that I made. I did some hiking and camping stickers. Here is the mermaid kit, which I brought back today for Throwback Thursday as well. Alright, and then this is, I'm slowly working towards like being more organized and less writing. We've got tons of, I mean, there's still lots of writing in here, but honestly, this is like way less than before. Oh, this is my first Oddloop. So the first time I purchased from Oddloop, I didn't really know that I should get a full kit, so I just got her deco boxes for France, and then I used them like this, and I stuck all these washi strips together in one place. It was such a mess, but I'm so much better at using Oddloop now. So this one I was really proud of because I thought it was one of the neatest kits that I've done so far, and I mean, compared to the beginning, this is pretty amazing. I spent a ton on Little Miss Papery, and I also purchased some Two Little Bees for the first time from here. And then I went on vacation during the summer, I believe, so I never got to finish this, but this is another kit from Frank Hearts You. And this was just a, I don't know what I was doing on that page. I never got to finish this one. And okay, so I think this is the pivot point where my planning style changed. Throughout the whole beginning, I've been watching Mandy Plans on YouTube, and I've been looking at the way that she plans. So this is the first time that I ever got to plan like her. I was so inspired by her. I literally watched her video and was like, okay, I'm gonna try and copy the way that she does this stuff. So I used this kit from Magnolia Boulevard, and it's got some really nice it's kind of like velvety paper. And then I watched Mandy Plan's video, and I kept planning to try and copy her style, and I finally feel like I did it. But yeah, this is all thanks to Mandy Plans. Like, she made a huge difference in my planning style. I put my Wacky Holidays up on the top. I tried to use these functional stuff a bit more because before I didn't know how to use flags very well. And then I would put everything in like blocks, but this is the first time I kind of did some white space planning where I chained things up, and I didn't like focus on the 3 blocks that Erin Condren has. And then obviously I kind of was so happy that I could plan in a different style that I went crazy shopping on Etsy. So I bought tons of stickers this week, but I was so amazed. So here yeah, like my planning style has really changed. Even from, see, like from here, this was so rigid. I was stuck with like to do, today, and little things. And then now this just seems a lot more fluid, and my planning style has kind of stayed the same way. So I'll show you a kit from last week. This is last week. It looks a lot cleaner, and I know I don't write as much now, but I think that that was honestly when I was inspired by Mandy. That was when my planning style changed a lot. So here is, okay, so this is when I got into watching J. Crew plans. So Jessica uses tons of glitter headers, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta do this too. So it's pretty amazing. I love watching how people in the community can be such like inspirations for everyone else, and actually they made a big difference for me as well. See, look at this. Jessica, this is all you. I was like, I'm gonna make Jessica proud, and I'm gonna use tons of glitter. So I don't even celebrate 4th of July, but I just had to make this week like that. This one was the Coffee Monsters kit. So she did her own watercolor as well, which is really nice. And then I started learning how to use washi in the bottom and being creative with like matching washi colors. And here is my first ScribblePrints.co kit. I can't believe it. Yeah, this is literally my first one. Wow. This one is another Oddloop one. So see, this time I actually did it right. And okay, there's no right way to planning, but I mean, this time I actually purchased the kit that I meant to purchase, and I got I actually got the functional stuff that I wanted, and then this way I could do more with the kit. So this one was London. I have no idea why I used London. I wasn't in London, but I just really loved the way this looked. Here is another ScribblePrints.co kit. This one is so stunning. I think it was called Shine Bright Like a Diamond. And here I am just doing a lot more, like you can see that I'm like playing around with icons and learning how to use functional stuff. I'm still clearly developing my planning style. And then this one is Nicole Alexia Designs kit. She has some really beautiful artwork. And now we're into September. So I started looking into monthly kits at this time, but nothing really like stole my heart away until I discovered Hello Petite Paper, so I never really finished them. And this is another Nicole Alexia Designs kit. I was obsessed with her stuff for a really long time. And here's back to ScribblePrints.co. So this is super cute. I discovered this little character from AnxietyAids, and I was so obsessed with Clarence for the longest time too. This one is called I Hope You Dance from ScribblePrints.co as well, and I think this was my favorite favorite spread of the year. I remember making a comment. Okay, and here is Caress Press. So if you don't know, her paper is amazing. It's like, it's completely butter and it feels so nice. I can't stop touching it even right now. But I was so careful when I did this kit because I didn't want to ruin any stickers. So we are in October with Nicole Alexia, and I tried her glossy paper this time, and the color is so super vibrant. I loved it so much. I was really into Fox and Cactus here. I got a whole bunch of orders from her in October. I remember purchasing a bunch of her Halloween stuff. And then, ooh, here's some more glitter header, thanks to Jessica. And this one is a kit from Little Miss Papery. The colors here are so beautiful. I love how earthy this one looked. And this one's back to TheCoffeeMonsterzCo. This is Oddloop. So I did almost a no white spread with this one. This is the first time that I've done it, but I thought it looked really cool because all the colors worked really nicely. All right, into November. So this is, oh, this one is a kit that Jessica designed on her own. It was so beautiful. I purchased this because I was like, I just had to have it. She actually designed this, and she did it for ScribblePrints.co. So I mixed and matched it with these glitter headers from TheCoffeeMonsterzCo, and it turned out amazing. And then I purchased a Hello Petite Paper kit this month. I think this is the first time ever. She's the first one who ever started doing these scallop checklists with the stitching, and it just completely blew my mind away. I love these so much. And I guess I made my first washi. So this is the first washi ever. I used it with this kit to try and match it with the pinks on here. And here is Planning Roses. This one is a beautiful, stunning kit. I loved how there's like stars on the bottom here. This one was our first year anniversary kit. It's called Once Upon a Time, and of course, because my planner is Disney themed, I had to make this Disney themed, so everything's slightly inspired by Cinderella in here, and I also used some glitter on the bottom. And then here's December with Little Miss Papery, and back to ScribblePrints.co, and then I guess I just got too busy this month. It's such a shame I didn't get to finish this one. And then I went back to Hello Petite Paper to finish off the end of December. And then I ended the year with a bang with this Firefly Paper Shop. It's so stunning, and all the gold and black, it was just so bold. I was like, okay, I have to use this one for the last. And that's it. So that's my first year and my first Erin Condren ever. Thank you for watching.